Westerville restaurant is getting national attention for their breakfasts. Johnny DiLoretto is there live, giving them a try. Hey, Johnny, good morning.
Good morning, Amy. Good morning, Walter. It's the best breakfast and sandwiches here in Westerville. It's not the best breakfast and sandwiches cafe, not the best breakfast and sandwiches diner. It's just the best breakfast and sandwiches, and this is Tom and Jan Spangler. Good morning.
Good morning.
So how did you arrive at that bold title?
We knew that we could produce the great food, the great atmosphere, the friendly service, and so we put our name out there for everybody to come find us, and we have to live up to it every day.
Yep, and you and your wife, you worked together in the restaurant business before, right?
We met at Applebee's a long time ago,
and certainly you could do better than Applebee's, right?
Yes, yes.
You got that down. And you've been open for how long, Tom?
3 years this month.
3 years this month in Westerville, and over those 3 years, quietly kind of just amassing a huge fan base, right?
We have a legion of very, very loyal fans that come see us every day.
And safe to say that you were discovered by breakfast blogger Nicholas Decker. There he is. Is that right? Is that accurate?
Nick has came along one day, and we hit up a conversation. He was having lunch or breakfast, breakfast with his wife and son, and we've become great friends since then. So it's been a great relationship.
And you've been featured on a national PBS documentary.
National PBS, one of 8 restaurants nationwide, on a program called Breakfast Special.
Very cool.
PBS.
So, it just so happens that today is National Blueberry Pancake Day. We didn't plan that, but it sounded like it. And also there's a woman's going to come in here. She just heard that we were going to be here, and she wanted to learn how to host us while we were here. So all kinds of fun stuff going to happen. We'll get Nick here behind the counter making me breakfast too. So all kinds of fun stuff.
All right, sounds good, Johnny.
Johnny DiLoretto is trying a hot and delicious breakfast at a popular Westerville restaurant. Johnny, good morning.
Nice try. Forget about it.
Right, we know.
Okay.
We know you're the master of it.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay, so check this picture out. You guys recognize anything in here? No? Okay.
Yes.
I recognize that light. That light is from Adam's camera.
Yeah, Adam's camera.
Yep.
Tom, go ahead and tell them what this is. This is interesting. You put a little local flair in this picture.
When we opened the restaurant, we had this big, huge wall, and Jan and I love to travel. We knew we weren't going to be able to do that anytime soon after opening the business, so we brought the vacations, 3 of our favorite vacations, with us into the restaurant. Then we photoshopped parts of Westerville into it. We have Acadia National Park above Bar Harbor, Maine, with
and then right back there
the Westerville Rec Center.
Westerville Rec Center.
And down here is the Schrock Road Firehouse, because we have a lot of firemen that eat here. So
yeah, there you go. And the Schrock Road Firehouse. Is that cool?
That's really neat.
Very cool.
All right. Yeah, lots of fun here. Best breakfast and sandwiches in Westerville. We're going to be hanging out all morning on Fox 28, so we'll see you over there. And I'm Johnny DiLoretto live in Westerville. We're at the best breakfast and sandwiches, and we're going to find out if they live up to their name. And we'll also tell you how breakfast blogger Nick Decker discovered them. That's straight ahead on Fox 28. Good day, Columbus. And I'm Johnny DiLoretto live in Westerville. We're at the best breakfast and sandwiches. We got some of the best breakfast happening right now. And if you eat here enough, you can have one of the dishes named after you, like Ron Rob, right there. Stick around. We'll tell you all about this. Best breakfast in town.
Johnny DiLoretto's live at a breakfast hotspot in Westerville. Good morning.
Good morning. Everybody's loving it out here. Look at this. We got a beautiful omelet fresh off of the grill there. And Tom Spangler, this is what? Just your basic...
Yeah, all our omelets look like this. They're loaded full of meats and vegetables. There are 3 eggs, and it's just a great meal.
And butter. Troy's back there slinging butter. All the making everything taste better, right? And you got some pancakes going on right now, because it is National Blueberry Pancake Day.
Yeah.
So that's a nice surprise, huh?
Yes, indeed.
Very cool. So tell me about some of the other things here. What are your specialty signature dishes?
I think for breakfast, probably our best dishes are signature-wise is a corned beef hash. We cook the corned beef here, and then we make hash out of it. We just had a testimonial this morning that it was the most awesome corned beef hash ever. And
I don't doubt it. And it's because it's fresh, it's homemade, it's not like that gunk in a can.
Nope. Everything we do is fresh and homemade. Every single thing we make, everything here, all the salads, all the sauces, all the gravies, everything's made right here in this little kitchen.
Well, we made short work of a country fried steak earlier, and I'll tell you what, it was nice, it was thick, you could cut through the steak itself with the fork. The outside was crispy, had a nice crunch, and it was like the batter was a little peppery.
Oh, absolutely. It's another one of our signature dishes. It's huge, and it's all you can eat, believe me.
All right, now, real quick. you were featured on this PBS documentary about breakfast in America, and that was all because Nick Decker, our breakfast blogger friend down there, kind of pointed you guys in their direction. So we're going to get him back here in the kitchen, making my breakfast.
Making your breakfast.
Is that right?
We're going to see how he does.
He better not screw it up, man. I'll tell you that right now.
We're going to try to put him to the test.
So stick around. We'll get Nick back here working.
All right, sounds good.
Johnny DiLoretto has found the best breakfast in Westerville.
That's literally the name of the restaurant.
Oh.
He's live there right now, joining us this morning. What an appropriate name, though, Johnny.
What? What's that?
I said the restaurant is appropriately named.
Oh yeah, appropriately named, because they have every confidence in the world that they're serving the best, like this pancake right here. Now, who wouldn't want to put a food critic in the kitchen and put him to the test? Right, Tom?
I think he has to prove himself.
So we have Nicholas Decker, Breakfast with Nick, very famous around town, being the breakfast guru. We're going to put him to the test in the kitchen, see if he can make my breakfast. Because I think that's cool.
I'm all for anyone making my breakfast,
Yeah,
as long as
exactly.
it's not me.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But all the better if it's like an expert at breakfast.
Yeah.
Right.
Johnny, he's not wearing an apron or a hairnet. I'm kind of worried
Oh,
for you.
yeah, good point. Or gloves.
Yeah, you know,
Gloves.
Does he have
we didn't
gloves?
want to. Yeah, we need to get you an apron on, Nick.
Oh,
I think he does have
He does
gloves.
have the rubber gloves on.
Okay, good.
Sanitary.
Actually,
So what are you having for breakfast this morning? How about, this is comfort food, sausage, gravy, and biscuits, a BLT breakfast sandwich.
Yum. They're actually on the menu at the Best Breakfast and Sandwiches restaurant in Westerville. And Good Day Columbus and Johnny DiLoretto is out there live. Okay, so was he able to make your breakfast?
Well, Nick Decker, Breakfast with Nick, is making my breakfast, and half of it just ended up on the floor.
Oh.
All right, try it again. Come on, one more time, man. Oh, there we go. Here, pose for this, Nick. I want to get this on Twitter.
Yeah.
Breakfast with Nick, making my breakfast. Yeah, all right. So, have you ever ended up behind the, scenes in this instance?
No, this is my first time at the grill.
All right. Very cool. Well, I'm sure you're doing okay. I mean, I hear the oohs and ahs.
Yeah.
But tell me how you came across Best Breakfast here.
Well, anytime my wife and I travel.
You might want to pay attention
anywhere.
to what's happening.
Oh yeah, as I'm burning stuff. Troy will take care of it. My wife and I were going to buy a Christmas tree, and anytime we travel anywhere around Columbus, we look up a new place for breakfast so I can write about it. We were headed out this direction, and we just found a listing online for a place called the Best Breakfast.
Right.
Of course, you hear a name like that, and it's like, okay, we got to check this out. So
Put it to the test, right?
Yeah.
So what's interesting is then later on you got a call from a documentary filmmaker in Pittsburgh who asked you, we want to pass through town, where do we go?
Yeah, it's Rick Seaback. He makes all these documentaries about kind of bits of Americana, and he said, yeah, I'm doing one about breakfast. Can you recommend some places in Columbus? And I said, I know where we can go.
So you put these guys on the national map. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that was great.
And everybody here loves it, right? Everybody here loves it here. All right, so it looks like you kind of got away with not technically making my breakfast. Played it up.
Not burning it.
Played it up, and we'll come on back, we'll wrap up.
Johnny, what makes it the best?
What makes it the best? I think, one, the atmosphere here. There's everybody's very tight-knit. All the regulars here love it. Plus you guys, Tom and Jen, don't skip. I mean, it's classic diner food. It's not, you're not doing anything. Thank you. That looks beautiful. Check that out. But it's like, this is the corned beef and hash. Normally people get stuff out of a can. Stuff is all handmade. The beef is, you corn it.
We just cook it.
You cook it.
We have it made for us and known for it.
There you go. So it's local. See, it's all very beautiful.
I love it. Throw some Tabasco on that. Yum.
Right here.
While you are there and we are
Okay,
here, I
John.
will never know.
There you go. Oh.
Thanks, Johnny.
Good Day Columbus's Johnny DiLoretto is live at a favorite breakfast spot in Westerville. Johnny, good morning.
Good morning, Lisa. Yeah, just take a look at how big a favorite it is. This place is packed, and you guys are usually packed, huh?
We try to remain packed. That's one of the good things about this business. We got to have great people, and our customers are the most wonderful part of the business.
You guys opened at 6 a.m. When we came in here, you had a few regulars in here then. and just a steady crowd as the morning went on.
It should stay like this the rest of the day until 3 o'clock. We close at 3 o'clock every day.
So you're just doing the breakfast and lunch?
Breakfast and lunch, yep. We have great lunches.
Okay. Wait, wow, now we've ran into the breakfast. I know that firsthand. What about the sandwiches? What kind
Sandwiches,
of stuff
we bake our own bread, and we make everything fresh here in this house. We cut our own corned beef, obviously. We slice all of our meats and cheeses. It's all fresh, nice, big, tall sandwiches. It's wonderful.
Now, you know, we had mentioned earlier how you and Jen, you were working in the restaurant business before together. You decided to undertake this. How has it been? And have you, you know, when you name a place the best anything, that raises certain expectations. How have you been able to achieve that?
We live up to it every day. We know we're the best at what we do, and we provide the best atmosphere, the best food, and we've hired the best employees we could find to entertain our customers and make sure the quality standards are really high.
And I love it how you're really cutting no corners here. Like I said, it's and Nick can testify to this, but you know, it's diner food with no cutting of corners.
No cutting of corners, only the best.
Yeah, it's amazing. Thank you very much for having us out here, Jen. It's been a real pleasure.
Thank you.
And Nick, thank you. And thanks for not messing my breakfast. That was really good. So back to you guys and good day.
It looks like the best breakfast in town. Thanks, Johnny.